A narcissist will ruin your life and not lose one night's sleep over it because they are all about themselves. They are so self-centered and only driven by what serves them. Welcome to my YouTube channel. In today's video, I am going to be telling you how to identify a narcissist and 4 simple yet effective ways of dealing with them. First of all, narcissists are usually emotionally abusive, and they do this by a technique that I'd love to call a push and pull technique. So these people, they try to pull you close enough to get you attached to them, and then once you are attached, they start pushing you, they start hurting you, they do things that are not okay. And once you are at the verge of leaving or walking out, they pull you close enough to make sure that you stay in. So it's like they have a string attached, they have a chain tied to your leg where they pull, and then they push so much so that you try to run, and then they pull back just close enough to keep you locked in. So they do this. These people, it might be someone you are in a relationship with, it might be someone who is simply your friend or even a family member. We need to understand that narcissists are not necessarily people strangers. These are people that we know. Sometimes they are people that we love. Most of the times they are actually people that we love. So you need to understand that for a person to be emotionally abusive like that, push you so hard, they hurt you so bad, once you're about to walk away, they pull you close enough to keep you locked in, to keep you hooked. That is sign number 1, the pull and the push technique. That is how to identify if someone is a narcissist. This is an emotional game that they play. They keep pushing you and then using your emotions to pull you close enough so that they are always in control of you. And you have to identify that one thing that is the chain that they use to pull you with. We're going to get to that soon enough, on how to get rid of them, on how to fix the situation when you have identified the chain. Stay with me. Now, sign number 2 that a person that you are in a relationship with or a person that you have been dealing with in your life is a narcissist. Gaslighting. So narcissists, they do something that is totally not okay, and then when you call them out for it, they do this thing where they turn the blame towards you. You are always wrong. No matter who was wrong, you are wrong. You have to take the blame. If you call them out for something that they did wrong, instead of taking corrections or instead of committing to doing better next time, they prefer to make you feel bad about what you called them out for doing, so that at the end of the day, you are the one apologizing. So you apologize for expressing your feelings in a way that did not please them. You are wrong for raising your voice about something that they did wrong to you. So gaslighting, narcissists, they do this. They do this a lot of times. Sign number 3 that a person that you're dealing with may be a narcissist. They thrive in drama. Narcissists love drama. So if a situation looks like it's going to go in favor of you and perhaps disfavors them, they are going to create so much drama around the situation, such that the final outcome, they want the situation to they will keep blowing the situation out of proportion, keep making the situation bigger and bigger till it gets to a point where they come out victorious. So something cannot just be, it cannot simply be they are wrong and you are right. They apologize and both of you move on in a healthy relationship. No, they love drama, especially when the situation seems to be closing up. The situation seems to be ending up with you being right and them being wrong. They will make sure that they feed it and make it grow so big, create so much drama around it, such that at the end of the day, you are in the wrong. understand very well that narcissists master the emotions of the person that they are dealing with, and then they play around with it. So they do wrong things, and you just can't, if you haven't identified them, if you haven't seen them, if you haven't been able to know that this person is a narcissist. Sometimes they do not know that they are a narcissist. They do so unconsciously. They haven't sat to think about it. But I would love to believe that most of them do it very consciously. Another important point that you need to understand is that narcissists, they enjoy it. They think that the only outcome of any situation is that someone else is wrong and one person is wrong and another person is right. They do not want to grow with you. Even if you are someone they admired at first, unconsciously when they come close to you, they try to conquer you. The only outcome that they see to a situation is one person being right and another person being wrong, which is not necessarily so. It doesn't always have to be so. That is not a healthy way of thinking. But narcissists, they think this way. And you need to know that no matter how much they admire you from afar, once you come close to them, they try to conquer you. Because when it's just you and them, they don't want to come close to you to be together with you. They don't want to shine with you. They just want to conquer you. One person needs to go down for another person to go up. That is how narcissists reason. Now that we have gone through the first part of this video, signs to identify narcissists, let us talk about how to deal with them. First, we talked about the pull and push technique. When you identify what chain it is that this person has you hooked with, you break it off immediately. Cut it off immediately. Make sure that they do not have control over you using whatever chain it might be. You may be a person who is desperately in need of emotional comfort, and the chain that this person then uses to keep pulling and pushing you is emotional comfort. So they pull you close enough, that is, they offer as much emotional comfort as is necessary to keep you glued to them, and then they can treat you as poorly as possible. Then they kick you forward, and once you topple, you're almost falling on the ground. You feel like, okay, you've fallen, you've broken your neck. You feel like, no, I've had enough, I'm going to walk out of this. They pull you back using that same emotional comfort. Sometimes it may just be finances. So this is how people end up. Some people stay in abusive relationships, and you ask them, they are like, no, this person is going to change. They are not like this all the time. They are not the devil. They are going to change. And no matter how much you try to convince them, they will never be convinced, because the person in question, the narcissist abusing them, uses the push and the pull technique. And each time you talk to them, when they have been pushed, they run to you as a friend who genuinely cares. And you talk to them, you advise them, walk out of it. The narcissist knows that, no, I'm at risk. They pull them close enough just to keep them glued in. So when you identify whatever your chain is, cut it off. Cut it off. Note that I understand that there is that fear of living without that thing that you need the most. But you should understand that the only reason why that narcissist thrives is because they know that you cannot live without that thing. So you have to take that bold step and break that chain. Perhaps just momentarily. Because as I said, some people are narcissistic unconsciously. And sometimes when you do things like that, they wake up from their sleep. They realize that I have not been acting okay. So not all narcissists are bad people. Sometimes they do it unconsciously. Now, rule number 2. The foundation on which everything that a narcissist does to you is built on the fact that they master their emotions. Most of them are much more in control of their emotions than the people whom they are abusing. So you need to understand that there is need to try to master your emotions. Be emotionally aware, be emotionally composed. This might not come to you as an innate ability. You might not be naturally endowed to do this, and it takes discipline. So if you need to go out there and read to be able to master your emotions, do the reading. If you need to go out there and work out to be able to be much more in control of your emotions and your mind, go out there and work out. If you need to do some yoga, do it for yourself. It is very important for your own well-being. So you need to master your emotions. You need to master your emotions. Put them aside and think. That way, if you master your emotions, you have beaten a narcissist. They have no control over you because all their powers are rooted on the fact that you cannot handle your emotions well. Rule number 3, narcissists, since they thrive on drama, this is usually like a last resort for me. They thrive on drama. What do you do when you have tried everything that is possible, everything that you have thought of to be able to fix the relationship that you have with this person whom you want to think is a narcissist or whom you believe is a narcissist? You should dry it out. Dry it out. Narcissists thrive on drama. So when they've done so much, just do not listen to them. They talk, say so many things and do not reply. Just do not reply. Just stare at them silently. It drives them crazy. Narcissists hate this because they need drama to go on. Whatever they do needs drama to keep going on for them to keep winning. And when you are not giving into the drama, when you are not feeding the drama, they are confused. They are totally defeated. They do not know how to go forward anymore. So when every other option has failed, dry out the relationship. Note that sometimes you might dry it out momentarily, where you still believe that this person is not a bad person. They do not know that they are hurting me. They do not know that what they are doing is wrong. They just grew these bad habits. Sometimes we pick up bad habits unconsciously, and we do not know that they are bad habits until maybe, especially when they are not doing harm to us, but harm to other people. Sometimes we are not big enough to realize that our actions are hurting other people. So when you've tried every other thing with this narcissist and you try to momentarily dry it out and see how they lose power, just dry it out and watch them lose control. And finally, sometimes you're going to need to do more than dry it out. Sometimes you will have to actually cut off this person, like totally from your life. Close all doors to your life. They have no access to you, because sometimes you will have to choose yourself over a relationship. Sometimes you might lose yourself trying to save a relationship. If it has come to you walking away, please be ready to walk away. Now, I hope this video made a lot of sense to you, and I hope that you continue being a person who strives to be better and a person who prioritizes their well-being, a person who prioritizes their psychological health over any sort of relationship. Thank you so much for watching this video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and turn on the notification bell because I will be dropping more videos like this. I love you.